3 years ago, I was attacked by this lady's dog, and there's a lesson in it that I want to share with you. November 2019, I was going to jog around the lake in my apartment complex, and this lady's dog lunged at me viciously. Now, if you're a dog person, you know the difference between a dog that's playful and a dog that's hostile. This dog was clearly hostile. And then a couple of weeks later, I had another encounter with this lady's dog, and it was hostile again. I asked her if she would keep the dog away from me, and she accused me of harassing her. So I reported it to my apartment complex in this email. Then I called them. Then I met with them in person. And the complex manager took no action. She put it back on me as if it was my responsibility. So January 2020, I'm going out to jog again. And this time the lady's dog gets off the leash and it charges me full speed from 25 yards away. It was raining the day before, so the ground was wet. In my panicked attempt to escape this near-death experience, I lost my footing and went to the ground. Going to the ground may have saved my life because the dog got 3 feet away from my face and continued barking but didn't charge anymore. And when I say 3 feet away, I mean like 1, 2, 3 feet away from my face, barking ferociously at me while I laid on the ground. And then when I got up from the ground, I realized this happened. I suffered a devastating knee injury that required 2 surgeries over the course of 15 months. I was on crutches for 5 months. I couldn't work for a good portion of the pandemic. And this knee injury is significant because I'm an athlete. I played college football at a very high level. My friends love to tell people how I'm in the College Football Hall of Fame. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to run again. So I've been in a lawsuit for the past 3 years trying to get made whole on all the money I lost, all the time I lost, the PTSD I suffered, and the chronic pain that I currently live with. I just found out last week that my case was thrown out. So the court basically said everything that I suffered was nobody's fault. The apartment complex isn't responsible. The dog owner isn't responsible. No one's responsible. And if I can be honest, that shit sucks. And it made me think about people who are going through deconstruction. Because many of you who start deconstructing your faith is because you were injured in a space where you were supposed to feel safe. And the unfortunate part about it is the people that harmed you will probably never take accountability. As a matter of fact, they'll demonize you for being injured and saying something about it. And that's a very unfortunate part of life because sometimes the only justice that you get is the peace that you find within yourself in the midst of everything going on around you. Some of us will have to learn how to walk with a limp for the rest of our lives. Even as we heal, even as we get better, we may still have to walk with a limp. So don't rush your process. Give yourself grace because that apology that you're hoping for, it might not come. So you got to find the peace within yourself if no one else ever takes accountability for how they did you wrong.